Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces July 2, 2022. Energies early today remind you of the benefits of focusing. You have a comforting feeling that you're learning a lot from your recent experiences. You have strong opportunities to make friends and influence people these days, and the power of your words is especially strong. It can be an excellent time for promotion, but as the day advances, oversensitivity is likely, and it may be best to wait and see. The moon spends much of the day in your sector of joy and self-expression, and you readily connect with your need for play and leisure. Later today, however, the moon heads into your work and health sector, where it will transit for over 2 days, and you're gearing up to take care of business. You have a lot to come to terms with today. The day's planetary configuration indicates you can either listen to those around you moaning about how unhappy they are with their lot in life, or you can leap up and forget your miseries and restrictions. Join in with a small group of people, if possible, who are determined to have fun and excitement. Go where your heart truly is. Fight for your worth. Your talents, skills, visions, and ideas are valuable. But you may feel like you have to assert how valuable these aspects are when the moon in Cancer squares Mars in Aries. Tense and frustrating, the square alludes to potential disagreements about the price point of your work and background. You might feel anger if you feel like you are not being paid according to your professional worth. Use this anger to take action. You can make a difference in your pay, but make sure you go about it in an approachable yet assertive manner. Watch out for the ugly green monster today. It can rear up before you can say jealousy if you're not on the lookout for it. Most situations that cause these feelings are born out of an insecurity you have. If you aren't secure in your job, relationship, or family, and feel threatened by someone else, it's time to take a look at the root cause. Consider why you don't feel as solid as you could. What's causing the insecurity for you? Look for answers rather than lashing out. Your encounters run smoothly and amicably, like a peaceful flowing river. Family and friends would love to ride this wave with you. You now have the opportunity to resolve old conflicts and hurts and to move forward united. If you are smart about it, you will strengthen ties to your loved ones. Don't be so suspicious. You might have trouble trusting people today, but don't waste too much energy trying to figure out who's on your side. You've got more support than you think. Your enthusiasm reveals your zest for life and your passion feels like second nature to you. Pursuing dreams you believe in, you're able to approach anyone you're interested in, give them an invitation or unmistakable encouragement. It's important not to let this opportunity pass. Make the most of any situation. You should be in good spirits. You'll be able to look at the experiences you are going through from a more positive perspective, seeing any challenges as opportunities for growth. You might even feel a little philosophical, and could reflect on the larger meaning of events in your life. An uplifting spiritual feeling will brighten your mood throughout the day, making you a magnet for attracting others. Fun and games will probably suit you well on this day. Perhaps some time out doing a favorite activity will intrigue you, or maybe spending time with a friend will make you smile. Chances are, with this influence, you are going to enjoy every minute of it. Be sure to spend as much time with others as you can on this day, as this vibration favors social interaction above all else. This is definitely the time to put the work away and to have a little fun. After wrapping up a new moon in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart earlier in the week, the moon not only left yesterday but today is making its last visit to your work sector before the first planetary activity for the year begins. While this marks the start of what could be a defining few days across the income and job fronts, the moon has not only left behind forces on the playful front, but they are already banding together with those on the adventurous front. Both the playful and busy sides of life's fence are powering up. The moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday may have brought the new moon here 2 days ago to an end, but this was just the start of something special. These romantically charged lunar vibes brought with them a chance to draw a new line in the sand, and while the sun continues to shine on matters of the heart, the most romantically charged weeks of the year are still in front of you. Our eyes in the sky. Investing money today can reap big returns and dividends. It's also a great day to connect with those you haven't spoken to in quite some time. If you're single, pay attention to the people you meet or engage with today. They could play an important role in your future. Embrace the positivity and good vibes. Today is a pleasant day, which is a nice change from all the cosmic chaos of last week. There's some powerful energy fueling your ambition and driving you to get a lot done today, but power struggles are unavoidable during the difficult Moon, Mars, and Pluto cardinal T-square. If you can feel the tension building between you and someone else who also wants the leadership role you're intent on playing, it's going to come to a head at some point. And when it all blows up in your face, it's not going to be pretty. You might want to have an alternate plan ready in case your authority is successfully challenged. After a brief void of course period, the moon enters playful Leo, helping diffuse some of the more difficult cosmic energy from earlier. Luckily, you should be able to forget about some of the day's tenser moments as you play with your kids or go out dancing with friends. Being the center of attention is your main goal now, and whether it's adoring affection from a lover or all eyes on you on the dance floor, you're happy to soak up the happiness that being in the spotlight offers you now. Regardless, we will confront psychological material at this time, and we are offered protection to this end so we might understand our inner workings and unconscious motivations without getting overwhelmed. Following this connection, the moon falls into a void lasting into the early evening. Use this time for reflection. We might think we are living in the here and now, but how much of our personality and identity hinges on nostalgia? Are our thoughts of what it means to be productive, tech-savvy, or eco-conscious actually rather inefficient and outdated? Under this influence, we believe that it is our purpose, our mission, to help others modernize their lifestyles by encouraging them to think outside the box. There is freedom in liberating ourselves from old conditioning, and thankfully, others see our message as revolutionary and exciting, rather than disruptive. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our creative impulses. Ultimately, we get more from rest than from exertion now. When we allow ourselves to relax, we gain the ability to tune into serendipity and thereby develop greater trust in our intuition. We can use this influence to practice divination techniques, such as reading tea leaves, tarot, or scrying. Looking to our astrological charts can also be revelatory, not because we are seeking answers, but because we are open to receiving insights from the universe. Late in the morning, the moon squares off with Mars in Aries, provoking tension. Our emotional needs and desires conflict at this time, creating an internal battle of wills. We risk taking our frustrations out on anyone who happens to get in our way. Obviously, this is a poor use of our energy, which can be much better applied to self-examination. Otherwise, we can get our angst out through physical activity, but should avoid competitive sports as we could accidentally injure ourselves or another when we are simply attempting to face a challenge courageously.